Oh, yeah, yeah.
Start. I printed it all, left it on my desk. You know? I got this one here, so,
Oh, yeah.
but there was a whole lot of information.
A lot of information. Not to go over all that. Yes. Okay. Park and Recreation Commission, August 11th, 2025 meeting in the Academy Building is now called to order at 4:13 PM. First order of business, approval of the July 14th minutes. We get a motion to approve the minutes.
Motion.
Second.
Tom, Mike, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. All right. Public comment. Do we have any comment from the public?
Yeah, sure. Here, so.
Just state your name so we have.
Yeah, Eli Baldy, Oxford Lane. I'm a member of the Bridgewater Pickleball Club Board. And since we last met with you guys, we've sort of just been, based on the vote that you took, we've been running as usual. It's been interesting because we've had a few residents show up during our membership times. And we've mentioned to them, welcome them in. They've been into the rotation. We mentioned to them if they want to make a donation, they can. One person did, another person didn't. So it's just been running smoothly as expected. We did finally get the minutes today. We haven't had a board meeting since this meeting because we were waiting for the minutes to come out just to make sure so now we can have our board meeting. We have a new sign, Jim, that we want to send to you based on what was decided at the last meeting. And we have the forms here that Allison sent out. We're going to get those back to you shortly. So yeah, everything's going well.
Okay. Awesome. Excellent. So basically, just common sense prevailed, things work out, a lot of it just takes on a life of its own, but I think like we decided, just a little conversation,
Well,
communication.
Jeannie was the one that got the conflicts, right? The people complained to her,
Yeah,
which we never really get.
There is one modification of your field use position.
Yeah, we're
You're
a
a 501c7,
out of 501.
so she might want to put both of those on the application.
okay, was that,
I'll respond back to Allison and get her changes.
yeah, it's talked to, because that might have been just a draft that she put out anyway. I know she said, I
So
read,
that hasn't been approved by you guys?
I don't know, there was something, and I could be talking
Well, this-
backwards, could be something in an email I thought I saw, but that could be, maybe it's a different form.
I think it's for all for all field and facilities use, so it's not specific to the pickleball club.
Yeah.
So maybe that's because there's other
Right, they
threes
should
out there.
include both.
Yes,
If that's what you have right now, work with her on it, and then
we'll do.
we'll,
By the way, she's awesome.
no, she's very thorough.
The response that I get back and forth from her is excellent, so.
That's
good.
Great to handle.
Jim trained her himself, so does a great job.
Excellent. Shows-
That shows Gary.
Alright. Okay, old business. Jim, we got pickleball update?
Yeah, not much. I know she reached out to you guys. I do have a field use, but this one's kind of for this year, so
Okay.
we'll get it together.
Joe, she's got a form, yeah.
Yeah. I do see here where it had 501c3, so
3, I'm
I think if you drop-
501c7?
We're a
Yeah,
7.
we're a 7.
We're a
Pickleball club.
Is-
club
is that
rather
new?
than
Never
a
heard of 7.
nonprofit.
Okay.
It's
You're-
That's
another
good.
What is it?
501c7.
What is it versus a nonprofit, you said?
It's a
It's
club,
Club,
Still a nonprofit.
still a nonprofit.
a
it's
membership club,
club. Okay,
Okay.
still nonprofit, yes.
all-inclusive membership club, I assume? That's what
Oh,
the things you have, Bridgewater? Making sure. That's good, and then, just one other thing, and I'm sure you know now, like, obviously, when we do any tournaments and whatnot, just contact Jim, so, just so we don't.
Do you know what the fee schedule is?
Yeah, well, the fee schedule, for next year is gonna be 100 for half day, 200 for full day.
That's 2026.
Yeah, so 'cause I'm guessing you guys are probably done with tournaments, right?
No, we
Yeah.
actually are thinking about doing some.
I'm gonna do a mixed doubles in the fall, probably.
Okay,
So 200 for a full day?
yeah, 1.5 day, 4 hours, 200 for full day.
Is that been approved?
Wow.
Well, we approved what was never in place before, we approved
Okay.
charging charging
Yeah.
groups and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So
Cool.
once we do that, then he's got the authority now to
Okay, good.
do what he needs to. Okay, excellent. You good there, Jim?
Yep, should be.
All right. Jenny Leonard Park update. I don't know of anything, with that. There really isn't much other than, the town's, I don't think, I don't think the town is going to end up accepting that chunk of land, that basin, which I don't think they should,
No,
so
so,
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, see,
Park Steward update, I did not ask John to come to this meeting because I was not sure of our attendance. But Gina said something to me, maybe you know something about this, Jim, about the signs being installed at Styles and Hart, but they're too far off the road. So you don't really notice them.
oh, I don't know, I haven't heard that one.
Yeah, well, I got that on a phone call from New Hampshire, from Gina today, so. Sure, it was fine.
can I ask this? What's going on with our bench for?
Well, that's, yeah, you can fill in that.
Can you give me an update on that bench?
Yes. Hold on, wait, wait.
Sure.
This is, S and H sign.
No way you're gonna read that. What you
No,
just
that's,
wrote down,
I,
there's no- It looks like it was like stick figures.
believe it or not, I can. So, she reached out to the town, well, she wanted to reach out to the,
Who's she?
Allison. She wanted to reach out to Jay Rollins, the town council, but she contacted the town manager's office first, and they said, no, the procedure is, we don't want all departments just bothering, the town attorney, so that was fine. But, so she is trying to go through the office, of the town manager, and I guess according to the town manager's office, there is nothing set for accepting donations.
Okay,
So they want to hold off until,
right.
I guess, they develop a policy.
That's,
This is kind of crazy. I
I understand.
donated land that the park wanted in 2021. And that attorney, the town manager never, every time I met him, said, I'm donating land. I'm like, what was the story? And I'll get back to you this week. I've been paying taxes on that land from 2021 when I donated it. Plus I did construction on it in 2021. And if someone got hurt, I still owned the land, I would have been sued. So they better get a policy as far as donations pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Hasn't treated me fairly. I paid taxes on that land for 4 years that I don't even really own.
Yep.
That's good, on the agenda.
Yeah, I don't,
It puts a burr up my butt.
I don't know what the
It's just that's
procedure of
I just don't understand how they can't.
developing a procedure.
I don't understand how-
I don't
that's
know.
just an
How a town
excuse.
can't have that.
It's an excuse.
Right, and I just don't understand there's nothing in place.
What about the land at the fire, Jimmy, what about the land at the fire station on? That was donated for recreation, okay? It was donated. They had to have a procedure to accept that land. It was donated.
I know.
right? And then
I
they
just
take
don't
it,
know.
and they take it out of recreation, and they put it into the fire department because the town manager has all this power. Now, it's great to have a nice fire station, but what does that say to the next group of people from a family that wants to donate land for recreation? They're never gonna ever donate anymore.
I know.
Well, they
I
must
don't
have,
know. I just
if they
don't know.
accepted that land, they must have a policy, and now they don't have a policy.
That's what I'm being told.
Who'd you talk to? Wait a minute, are you talking or is that?
No, she talked to.
Okay,
this
you've
lady.
gotta get the.
Yeah, I can go in, I've been kind of holding off a little bit just because I know
Let me know when you
this
go.
guy was. This guy
Yeah,
was
I'll
new.
go with you. Let me go in with you. Just talk to the manager.
To talk to the town manager, yeah, that's
Just do it. I've
fine.
never met him.
I just don't- As far as, and I'm not trying to be cute, but I don't know what the procedure for developing a procedure is. I don't
I know,
know,
but you know
I
what?
don't know what they're,
It shouldn't even be up to, if somebody wants to donate something, you should be able to point to a department, okay, we can talk
I
to
know,
town clerk's office, town manager's office, finance, or somebody.
Put it in their court.
and that's why we
We're in
went
charge of the court. If we're in charge of the parks, why don't we just say, okay, we're accepting it and we're gonna put
Well,
it
that's
here.
what I said, I mean, that's,
I don't,
We're in charge.
I've been in a land worth $110,000 back in 2021.
Yep.
And I've been paying the taxes on it because he didn't do his job. What would that make you feel?
Yep.
And if I don't pay the taxes, they put a claim on
A
your,
lien on your land.
a lien on your, no, your rate goes up.
Yep.
For getting a loan.
I have all the specs on the
All right,
bench.
just, will you do this?
It's the exact same bench that's there right now. I got the prices,
You know
I
what?
got exactly, everything's all done. It's just a matter of, I don't,
Mr. Chairman, later, can we go in executive session?
yes,
I think we should.
yes.
I think we should go in executive session. After, let's get caught up with our
Go through
stuff.
this stuff, okay?
Yeah,
Old Mobile Station, Summer Street Park, as far as I know, nothing's really changed, other than the fact that we have signed, as Park and Rec, we signed off on our approval of them doing something with it. Like we approved months ago, we voted like, yeah, sure, they should do something with it. But they finally now just
I thought we voted on that 2 years ago.
we did, but now the paperwork is there, now they need a signature, now they have to get it. This is how far behind they are in getting.
Well, I
these
still,
submitted.
I still feel the same way I did 2 years ago on that. I think it's money wasted by the town.
Well, it's just a grant, we're not spending any money on it.
Still, people had to pay taxes to get the grant money.
I understand that.
That was the responsibility of a family and a trust.
So we'll see what comes of it anyway. But there's nothing's changed since the last meeting on that.
okay.
Submission of annual report by Park and Rec Commission, that's waiting on Gina. CPC project eligibility, Lazaro Building, that's a dead issue,
Why?
because they're not gonna give us any money to fix it up. It's gonna come down. The Lazaro Building.
Oh, no, it wouldn't be to put a new one up.
No, not as, that's what CPC wanted first to explore before we applied for putting a new building up.
Fix it.
That was, right, the first thing that we did was that, because that was most cost effective was building a new building, not rehabbing that one.
That's something you desperately need, Jim?
yeah, I mean,
What do you put in that building, Jim?
they had the football on all their pads. There was some,
I thought they
field
put
maintenance.
football stuff over underneath the,
They always store all their stuff in that, what do you call it, press,
yeah,
Press
that
box.
building. And then at the beginning of the year, they'll bring it, half of it over to the, that building, whatever you
Oh, I
call
see.
that.
Because we get
building.
kids practicing on various fields and makes it, and keeps vehicles off the
So
field.
I had,
which
I had
is-
the idea of
trying.
getting two different buildings, just basically just sheds, but, that might be on hold now, just.
like a prefab shed?
Yeah, something like that, just to keep the stuff in until.
The storage, like this mobile storage
What?
units with the garage doors on them on like the
Yeah.
side or something.
We're kind of,
Do you have money for that?
no, not really, so,
No, can we just get one, like a truck body?
we could get like
I use one of those. for my
one of those
clothes.
shipping containers too, but those things are basically the same cost, I mean, everything's all.
No, well, I mean, a couple of grand.
Yeah, that's,
$2,500 you can buy one.
yeah, that's
Want to donate one?
I know, that's the issue though, where,
It's only $2,500, that's not like a lot.
no, but when the whole, the 2.5 and all that stuff, they're kind of trying to find money, they're coming to departments asking to, do you still need money for this, do you still need money for that, so,
Are they cutting you?
not as of yet,
We don't
no.
have a
You
budget.
can't
Well,
cut.
Jimmy,
Well, there's a, yeah, there's some money, I guess they could cut it, but, yeah, I
Let's hope
guess.
they don't. Let's hope they don't. So that's that. So once CPC closes that out, then we can apply for a new construction building down there. But that's one step at a time with
Then who
CPC.
would pay for that? Recreation?
No, CPC.
Or for a new one too?
Yes. That's what, because records have the money, so I was trying to get through CPC. At least, as far as we're going, it's just at least through CPC's first eligibility application you have to do, just see if you're even eligible for it. That's as far as we got on that one, before they shut us down. Now, the next one, CPC project for the middle school, multifunction fields. That passed the CPC,
Who's on the CPC?
Gina, Carlton Hunt, what's his name? Drawing a blank, I shouldn't.
Okay.
Driscoll?
Driscoll, Pat Driscoll.
Oh,
There's two more too, but the CPC is in full support of that. The issue they're at now, Jim, unless you've heard anything else, is whose name they want on as the point person on the project. They didn't want your name, right, as head of,
Well, I just had some questions about it. Number one, like who was gonna be the project manager, who was gonna be the contact person? But also, who's gonna maintain it and where's the maintenance budget gonna come from? But
well, it doesn't change anything with the school. It's the same square, there's no areas being added really. So it doesn't affect, the school should still be, but I know Pat was talking to the superintendent on that, and I don't think there's any real issues for that. So our big holdup is just who's going to be, whether it's the contact person or, because Park and Rec Commission have both sponsored it, and we got through that point. And like same thing too, I said, I don't mind as chairman, my name being on it. I can't GC it, and you can't GC it. So as part of the project, they'll have to, but it doesn't have to be, you don't need to be paying somebody for this project. We don't need to pay somebody $100,000 to GC a $500,000 project. That doesn't really include any building, so whatever happens, we just don't get taken advantage of.
how do we choose the park, GC?
We'd have to have somebody come in and, somebody would have to come in. and-
No, remember the guy that was overseeing all the parks being built?
That's John,
John,
being with John Hart.
yeah.
Yeah.
How did he get picked?
He didn't, oh, for his job?
Yeah.
Oh, I have no idea.
No, he applied for a job.
Oh, he
He
applied, so
applied, yeah.
if we have someone that's done this before in
No,
the
yeah, but
town,
John did it, yeah. Well, did John?
who hired him?
oversee the parks? He oversees the parks.
Before me,
but he
I
oversees
Okay, tell me.
the project.
well, he helped, he was kind of like a middleman on Styles and Hart. If the contractor had any questions, they call him and then.
He was the
"You got a
liaison
question
person?
about this, and then
Yeah.
He was a liaison person?
yeah.
I mean, possibly I can talk to John and see if that's an area of, that he's, obviously we don't want to put somebody there that's not comfortable in doing it, but,
No, well, you could do it.
I could, but I mean, I just don't understand why it would be us when the fields at the high school.
No, well,
because it's town property.
Yeah, but it's a school property too.
I don't know.
It's not school property, it's town property.
Yeah, I
The
just,
town bought it from the school district. Then we lease it back to the school for usage.
we would,
We lease it to the school district, but we own it, that's why
we
we're
would
putting
definitely need,
town money into it.
we would definitely need that in writing.
yeah, I mean, I'd really would like to see who's gonna budget it and who's gonna, because if, and it's not, right now, there is really no maintenance to it because I've seen the grass in the field there, I
It's
mean,
not terrible.
yeah, so there's no.
Well, the plans
no
have
fine
irrigation,
mold,
well,
it's not
irrigation
fine.
there too, and then like, we have to see what,
Yeah, so who's gonna fix the irrigation, who's gonna maintain the irrigation?
We just have to
who's
get
gonna
on
go out
that,
the irrigation,
because-
Who's gonna start up the irrigation?
we don't want to lose steam, because that's something we do have to get on and get some answers for, because I don't want to see it just.
You're still gonna need to get an approval. Somebody's gonna have to give you in writing that it's our responsibility to take care of it.
But it's not, well, we want the school to still maintain it, still,
Yeah,
still,
that'd be nice, just because it's right there.
and not putting that, and not adding to Jim, it's still the same, it's mowing, and then maybe if there's an issue with the irrigation system, maybe that falls back on the town or something like that, but that's the only that's really the only functioning part of the thing. There's that a lacrosse wall, which once that's up, if it requires any maintenance, we can put that on lacrosse. You
What's a
know,
lacrosse wall?
there's like a big cement wall and just throw
Oh,
lacrosse
it's just
balls.
a hit against you?
Yeah.
Shooting balls at.
Oh.
But I mean, there's really nothing that's really
Played
increasing it.
lacrosse all through college.
You did?
Lacrosse, yeah. I know the lacrosse wall.
Was that before they used helmets in lacrosse?
No, we used to play with Indians.
All right, let me, just wanna find, because I know, because people are willing, you know, like the president of lacrosse, football, they're all in support of it, whatever they need to do to help out. You know, it's been Frank Judd, the president of lacrosse, that got this going, and,
Frank Judge.
you know, Judd, was working with Pat and CPC and helped get this going, so.
I think it's a great project.
Yeah, I mean, the money's there, we might as well try to use it for something. Okay. Recreation 5-year plan, survive with no funds. I think that's pretty much sums it up, right?
Yep.
Survive, other than just some regular maintenance stuff, Jim, you know, I don't think there's anything major down there. We've got now the scoreboards are up and maybe just rehabbing buildings like we talked about.
Yeah.
Hayes, but that's about it.
Fence is, that's the next thing I'd like.
Fence, that's a CPC thing I want to try to do
I
too.
just don't know, I don't know where they're gonna get the money. We did put it under capital. Well, the capital got pushed back into the fall here.
Well, with some of them, and including mostly senior field and lower stone dust, there's footings, exposed footings on that fence. And according to Carlton, that's stuff that's beyond wear and tear of normal maintenance. And then something like that, I guess, can qualify for CPC funding. So if we can even get those two fields fencing redone, or CPC paying for it, that'd be huge, because we're not gonna have money for it, you
I
know.
bet it's been 25, more, 20, maybe 25, 20, 30 years. When we changed it one other time, we put a new fence on there. Yeah, think about how, no, we had done all the fencing and then play anything. Yeah, you gotta maintain it, you gotta take care of it. And just time.
Yeah.
20 years.
Most time, I mean, they're not, you know,
long time.
sometimes they don't live forever, so. Okay, Styles and Hart bench donation, I think we've covered that.
We're gonna go in
Executive session for that. Budget items to discuss with new town manager. Jim, I'm not sure what that is.
I think that was going back to the last meeting.
We're setting up a meeting with him.
Yeah, just kind of
Yep.
going through,
Let's
the
do
questions
it.
we have about.
I think we definitely should.
think we
do a
should-
golf course.
I think we had targeted October for potential meeting with him. Cemeteries, Gina told me today something about cemeteries, CPC. Cemeteries fall under us, but highway's been taking care of them. But something for funding down there that's CPC eligible.
Yeah, clean them.
Yes, but what she told me was it doesn't even, it, like with the project at the middle school, where we're requesting CPC funds, but it has to go through Park and Rec as like the sponsor. She said that CPC can directly work with the cemeteries on that, so we don't have to get involved. Essentially.
Okay, that's good.
So Carlton's taking care of it, the application and whatnot, so that's one less thing we have to do. Mike Flaherty, land donation to the town.
There's an acre and a quarter across the street from my office. And in 2021, at the beginning of planning the project to remove the dam and the High Street Bridge, they asked for me to donate land, and I said that would be fine. And Mike Dutton was supposed to put the paperwork together for me to donate that, and I was to sign it. And I met with him casually 8-10 times, and he always said, "Oh, I'm gonna take care of that next week," and he never did it. And it used to get me extremely disappointed when the construction workers were working on my land that I still owned, and if they got hurt, I could have been sued. But it still hasn't been transferred, and I'm still paying taxes on it. I shouldn't have paid taxes on it, but it affects my bond rating or whatever it is. And I couldn't get a car loan if I didn't keep paying the taxes on it. So it's been
I would just,
negligence by the corner office the whole time. And one time, one tax quarter, he realized that I shouldn't be paying taxes, and the town paid the taxes for one quarter last year. I don't know where we got the money for it and how we did it, But it was quite disappointing, the whole transaction.
Have you had any contact with the new town manager yet?
No,
See, he's a
I
hand.
don't know who put this on the roster.
I haven't either. I think,
Jimmy?
I think there was a question in, I think it was from the minutes of the last meeting.
It's not on there. I don't see it.
I think because we were talking about it in the last meeting, and so she went through it, and then there was a question.
Gina put it on?
No, I think that she interpreted the discussion.
Allison listens to the meetings
I
after.
think when she's listening to what she
I
said.
mean, I'm still, gonna donate the land. But it's the town, I know the town council has to vote on it,
How much land is it?
1.25 acres.
Wow.
It's no good to me. It's only good to the extending the park.
Yeah.
There's a access down and people want to put their foot in the water down there.
You don't own the dam anymore.
The
You
dam's
knocked it
gone.
down, okay?
Dam's gone. I own half of the roadway going into the DPW yard
Yep.
and the land.
Have they asked you about purchasing it from you?
Not purchasing it.
Oh, you giving that land to
I'm
them?
giving it to them. That was part of my commitment to the whole project and getting the dam removed. It's worth $110,000.
Well, the town.
And I also donated $30,000 more as good measure because they were taking the dam out
Yeah,
to that whole project.
like, that's a
They had
pain.
no problem taking that donation.
No, it was a check I wrote. But it was disappointing the way, just like a lot of things are disappointing.
You should be disappointed. That's
I
terrible.
mean, I've been paying taxes on it for 4 years.
Yeah.
Would you like to pay taxes on something you donated?
I'm with you.
Never mind if someone got hurt during the construction.
Yep.
They'd sue me.
All right,
Am I irresponsible by saying? what I'm
no,
saying?
no.
No,
Hey,
no,
it's on you.
no, you're right on target. That's terrible.
I've been so disappointed by this town lately.
Yeah. It's terrible.
Next item, invite new town manager to future meeting. We covered that.
Please.
Let's try for October. All right, new business. Anybody with new business? Anything New, Tom? Mike?
No, I just want to go in executive session.
You have to wait.
Can I speak up?
Yes.
When I left, I thought of something I didn't bring up earlier. When we allow residents now to play during member hours, which insurance policy is covering those people? Because normally, we have our own insurance policy for
Yeah.
members. On the weekends, they cover under the town policy. So it's just a question of if somebody decides to
I
sue,
don't know.
I guess, how do we resolve that?
I think that's what they pay lawyers for.
Yeah, that sounds like a technical one.
Yeah, it's somebody suing, you have to show first I showed negligence. That the town was negligent in some manner. What would the negligence be?
Well, beyond suing, but if somebody claims an insurance claim or whatever, puts the word insurance claim, the question is which policy is gonna pay for it? Whichever pays for it.
I think you'd
pays
have
for it.
I may be wrong, but I think you would have that issue no matter whether you were letting them on or not letting them.
Well, so you're being, so you,
If someone got representation.
We were required to buy our own separate policy
Yes.
during
Yep.
member hours.
Yep.
And that's
To
fine.
cover your members.
But if we have non-members now playing during member hours and somebody gets hurt and they
There's
file a
someone-
claim, which insurance
The
policy?
town.
they're gonna be covered, they're gonna, like you said, obviously, if litigation gets involved, they're gonna try to go after everybody's policy they can. But no matter what, in the town, the safety net one will be the town. That would be the town, because like, we're paying for Little League down on the field, a couple of kids are playing ball that aren't part of a practice or a game, they get walled or something. It's not really Little League's fault, it's not during a sanctioned Little League game or practice, but it's the time Little League has the field, the town will end up covering that. I think you'll be faced with the same thing there, so I think you guys are off the hook on that.
Okay.
I'm not a lawyer, but that's just based
I'm
on,
with you, I'm totally with you, but it'll just go right to the town.
Yeah.
I mean, unless
And I'm just trying to-
negligence can be proven.
yeah, unless,
Right.
one of your members gets, throws a paddle and hits a non-member playing
Yeah,
there
but
and
that'd be a
causes a fall,
liability,
and,
and that would be on.
I think that's fine, I think that's a town.
The guy who threw it,
Okay.
that'd be going after.
And if we end up having tournaments during the week, right now tournaments are always on the weekend, so we pay the town a fee for that time. But if we end up having a tournament during the week, because it's during member hours, we don't have to pay a fee. correct?
As long as it's during those exact member hours.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
if you go,
Well,
if
if
it's,
you're inviting people in from another place, you might want to get a waiver by your insurance company to cover those people playing. If you're inviting people that aren't on your group.
all
No, you have to be a
tournaments?
member to be in the tournament.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it just if it stretches into that middle period where you guys don't have hours reserved,
Yes,
then you'd have to pay the fee.
okay.
But if you hold it within those hours, then I don't see any issue with that, Jim.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah. If you're on with, as long as you're in those hours, what
If
you
you're
guys are
gonna book
doing,
it.
you know?
Yeah, okay. And the last thing, just, if you want somebody to, on your land, why don't you just get one of the town councilors to put an ordinance together that they can vote on? Like all the other donations that come.
Right now, they're told not to talk to me. By the town
But you
attorney.
have 7 councilors representing you in this
They
town.
were told by the town attorney not to talk to Mike Flaherty.
That's brutal.
That's the God's honest truth. I invited them all to come down to my property to see what was going on. And they could decide who's telling the truth or not.
Yeah.
And the town attorney told the town manager, Buddy, to tell him not to come down. And don't talk to Mike Flaherty.
Well, tell them, well, we'll talk about it when we go into executive session.
All right, thanks for that extra time. I
No,
appreciate
no
it.
problem.
Yeah,
Thank you.
good.
All right, thank you, Ed. Additional items for discussion?
Good.
All right, adjourn the meeting, get a motion to end the meeting.
Motion.
Motion Mike to adjourn. A second, Tom. 3-0, meeting has ended at 4:43 PM.
That's the
Almost a
quickest
new
meeting
record.
we've had.
Thank you.